Hello, welcome back to wherever you have seen this, whether it's on the podcast or the channel or wherever. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here with me. And this week I have, I've got a few methods for you. Most people, when you are sort of starting out with manifesting and wanting to create your dream life, a lot of people tell you to make a vision board, and I love vision boards, don't get me wrong, I adore vision boards. I have my vision board here. It sits with me on my windowsill. Here it is. Oh, there it is. There's my vision board. It sits on my windowsill above, right here, where I film my videos and where I spend all of my time. Oops, I'm going to get it back up there. So it sits there on my windowsill literally every single day, so I can see it, so that I can spend time looking at it, so that I can get in the feeling of all those things that I want that are on it actually happening and being in my life, because it's all about the feeling, right? So it's easy to cut pictures out of magazines and stick them on a board, but then if you don't ever look at those pictures and you don't resonate with what's on there and you don't get in the feeling of the excitement and the happiness and the joy that you'd feel if you had those things, then it's just another board with a load of pictures on it. It has no meaning whatsoever. So I have mine and I put it there, and when I'm working, I could be writing a blog post, or I could be doing something on social media, or I could be talking to clients, or I could be writing another chapter of my book, or whatever it is that I'm doing. I glance up and I see it, and momentarily it kind of stops me and I look at it, and I'm in that feeling, I'm in that energy, and I'm in that happy state of having those things. And so vision boards are amazing, and I can go much deeper into the way to do a vision board and why they work and why some ways do and why some ways don't. But this is more about what happens if you don't want a vision board, or you're not a vision board type person, or the thought of having things around your house that every single person that comes can see. You know, if your dreams are private, if you are somebody that wants to keep a lot of the things that you are wanting to manifest in your life to yourself, for example, you may not want, I want to be a millionaire and pictures of money and all of that stuff, if that's what you want, plastered all over your house for people to see, because they're your dreams. It's your vision. It's not your husband's, it's not your kid. I mean, they're going to be involved, obviously, but they may not be on the same page as you. And that happens for me, with the wanting to go back to England. So on my vision board, I have the English flag, and I have pictures of pound notes, and I have a picture of us as a family of 4 when we were in England together the last time we went. And I have the Liverpool crest, and I have a picture of my old season ticket, because they're all things that I want. But that's my dream. It's not Steve's dream. And so sometimes having that on full show, where I know he's also going to see it, that can feel too personal, and it can feel like the wrong type of energy, because I see it and it instantly sends me to the warm, fuzzy, lovely, this is what I want feeling. But I can sometimes be in this room, because he spends time in this office too, and I know that he's looking at it, and then it makes me feel icky and horrible, and I get into that energy of, I know it's not what he wants, so I can't have it, and it's not right. And so that's not the right energy either. So you may be somewhere in that type of scenario. You may just want to be totally private about what it is that you're wanting. And that is where the other 2 scenarios that I've got for you today that can be just as good as a vision board come in. Now, one of them is a vision box, and I love and have a vision box. This is something that I learned from Esther Hicks. Actually, I was reading, I think it's Ask and It's Given. I think that's where I first saw it, but it really resonated with me, and I actually had, funnily enough, synchronicities and things happening for a reason and all that. I read the book at the same time as my daughter gave me this box, and you can see it's beautiful, and actually on it says Top Secret. And this box was stunning, and I bought it for her when she was a baby, and it was, she didn't love it as much as I did, let's say, and so she wanted to get rid of it, but she didn't want to hurt my feelings, and so she said to me, Mum, would you like it? Because I know how much you love it. And I literally just read Ask and It's Given, or I think, and I'd heard about the manifestation box, and I instantly thought, this box with Top Secret on and these pretty pictures and hearts, and just, it was girly and lovely, and it resonated with me to be my manifesting box. And so in here, what you are meant to do if you have a box like this is you have a note, and in it says, whatever is contained in this box is thank you, universe. And there's mine. And so within it, you then put all the things that you want. So it's like a vision board in that you can write things down, and you can print out pictures, and you can have things that you really want, but it's in a box, it's contained in a box, and it's private and it's yours. And so in here I have things like be a successful coach. Well, that came true. I have Liverpool will win the league. Well, that came true. I will have a book and a book deal and be a best-selling author. Well, I've now written my book, right? It's the first time I've gone through this box for ages. I wrote my book and had that published at the beginning of this year, and I'm in the process of writing my second one. So that came true. I have a black Santa Fe because that's the car that I dream about having on the driveway. I have about what I earn each month. Chloe, my daughter, and Hannah, my daughter, being happy, surrounded by family and friends. I have pictures of my ideal body in this box. I have a picture of my dining room table that I want, which I've actually also now got. And I also have notes, letters, writing, things that I have obviously written down. I'm going to read this again because I've obviously written all of this down, and that's obviously something that I want, and it's all contained within my box. And so whatever is contained in this box is thank you, universe. So that is a method of a vision type scenario, your dream life, what you really want, without having to have it plastered on the wall and without having it be in everybody's field of vision. It just makes it personal to you, and I love that. And you can actually do that with the other method that I wanted to talk to you about. You can also have a manifesting book or a manifesting folder. And so within that, the same type of deal, the same type of scenario as your box, you can have a section for health and fitness, and you can put within that section what you want your body to look like, what you want to feel like, what size weight you want to be. And then you could have a section for house, home and living, and within that you could have a picture of your dream house. You could have pictures of what you want your garden to be like, what you want it to feel like, so warm and inviting, and maybe you want pets and you haven't got a dog, or you could have that in that section. Maybe you could, put where you want to live in there and then have some landmarks from that area in that section. Then you can have a section about love, and in that you can, if you're not married or partnered off, you could describe your ideal partner. You could have pictures of things that mean love to you, that just make you feel just incredibly happy and content with this person that you're calling in. You could have a section for work and career and money. And so within that, you could put down what you want your life to look like, what job you want, what money you want to earn, how you're going to feel when you have all of that. And so you can almost make your own flip folder like scenario with chapters. And so rather than it just being a board with everything at once on the board, sort of, right in your field of vision, every single thing is bombarding you. If you have this folder and you make this folder, and I have one and it's down here, and I'm going to show you 1 second. Again, I'm still here. It's beautiful. It's pretty. Here it is. This is mine. It's pretty and I like pretty things. And so it says life is beautiful. And then within it, there's all my sections of, home, health, lifestyle, money, career, love, where I want to live, all of those things, how I want to feel, my body, toned, and the size, and all of that stuff is contained within my folder. And so that can also get to be more personal and much more specialized, because you have a section for everything. You have a section for, you could even within that have a section for how you want, if you are married and your husband doesn't quite have the same dreams as you could have a section for how it feels when you're on the same page, and how amazing that is, and this life that you're creating together, because it's not in his field of vision, because it's yours and it's private within your folder. He doesn't see it, so therefore you can get into that energy so easily, because it's just for your eyes only. And if you share it because you want to, and you share it because it resonates with you, not because it's on a board where everybody who comes to your house can see it. So I just wanted to share that today. I just wanted to give you some ideas and some other ways that you can have the vision, but you can keep it private to you. And with the box and with the folder, you can also pick the part that you want to see. So if you do want to go to love one day, you can go specifically to what you feel and want to feel about love, and really soak that in. Really soak it in. So I hope that's been helpful. Go off and make yourself a folder, a vision folder. Find yourself the most beautiful box to contain all of the things, because what is in this box is. Have a go. Make your vision board, make your box, make your folder, and then see which one feels right to you. Make the one that resonates with you the most. Have the one that makes you feel the most joy and that makes you feel the most aligned, because it's all about the feeling. It's all about how doing these things makes you feel. And that's anything to do with manifesting is the same, right? You have to feel. It's all about the energy that you put behind it. And so if having a vision board that's on show for the entire world doesn't feel right to you, but yet you love the concept and you know that you want to do something, do the box, do the folder, get creative. There is no end of ways that you can do this stuff, but I just wanted to give you a couple of ideas. Yeah, I hope that's been helpful. I'll see you next week when I'll be back with more tips and tricks and just goodness for you. But if you've really enjoyed this, please like, please subscribe, please stick around, because I love bringing this stuff to you. And the more people I can hit, the more people I can help with this, the better. So that's it from me, and I'll see you next week. Bye.